Hi there, everyone. I'm thinking today of the word narrow, which is why I'm sitting in our little narrow hallway at home. Jesus was always very clear in his teaching. He said there are two roads in life, and every one of us is on one or the other. He said there's a narrow road and a broad road. What about the broad road? Jesus said the broad road is very busy, lots of people on it. It's like Sauchiehall Street in Glasgow. But sadly, it leads to destruction. Jesus was always very clear that there is an eternal hell, and he warns us about that. What about the narrow road? Jesus said there are fewer people on the narrow road. He said only a few find it. But he said that the narrow road leads to life. It's the road that leads to heaven. I wonder which of these two roads you're on today. Maybe like most people, you're on the broad road. A lot of laughs, a lot of fun along the way. You don't need to worry too much about other people. You can be number one. Just put yourself first. But that road leads to hell. You'll be lost forever. Or maybe you're on the narrow road. The narrow road starts with a decision for Jesus. You come to the cross. You believe that on that cross he died for your sins. And you turn away from the old life that's very damaging, and you turn to the new life that Jesus offers you, and you start to follow him. That takes commitment. That takes a decision. Trixie and I have decided to walk that narrow road. We came to Jesus many years ago and believed on him and followed him ever since. Yes, there's responsibility on that road, and sometimes it's hard, but Jesus is there with us, and he picks us up, and that wee road leads to heaven, and it leads to home. If you look behind me here, at the end of our little narrow hallway, you'll see a beautiful room with Trixie's art and her artifacts and her lovely furnishings that she has provided for us to enjoy as a couple. This little narrow hallway leads to that beautiful room, and that's just like Jesus, a little narrow road. It leads to a beautiful heaven. It leads to lovely things that the Father has provided for you and me to enjoy forever and ever. So Trixie and I urge you today to put your trust in Jesus, to leave that broad road that is leading to destruction, and to come and walk with us on the narrow road that leads to heaven. We love you very, very much. Thanks so much for joining us today and for watching, and see you soon. God bless.